Mic check. We are still live here at the Davao Recreation Center, and it's time for the bronze medal match between the JMC Kings and the UM Wildcats. The last time these two teams met, the University of Mindanao secured the win, but Jose Maria College managed to take a set and proved they could compete. Will we still see the same result today, or can the Kings flip the script today? Let's send it over to Ron.
Thank you so much to our courtside reporter, Ms. Trina Blanco, for insight and overview of the game that will be happening. The second bronze medal match of the day. This time, it's going to be the men's division as we take a look at our games for today. This is the final day of our V-League Mindanao 2026. Kanina, we had our first battle for the day. It was the Holy Cross of Davao College and Jose Maria College for the battle bronze in the women's division. And this time, we head over to the battle for bronze in the men's division. It's going to be the Jose Maria College Kings and the University of Mindanao Wildcats. Two heavyweight teams fighting for the bronze. This time for the men's division is now we turn over to our Coliseum announcer for the introduction.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to V-League Mindanao, presented to us by DASAFI, Davao Schools Athletic Foundation Incorporated. Live here at the Davao City Recreational Center, Davao City, Philippines. Presenting the competing teams for your bronze medal match. Match number 13 of the men's division. To be played between Jose Maria College Foundation Incorporated and University of Mindanao. Presenting the referees for this match, first referee, Bob Acho, national referee. Our second referee, Charlie Rochos, national referee. Presenting the starting lineup. First for your Jose Maria College Foundation Incorporated. Starting with your team captain, center number 13, Charlo de la Cruz. Outside hitter number 1, Kevin Zak. Middle blocker number 3, Jeremy Balatico. Middle blocker number 5, Ivan Falsario. Opposite hitter number 14, Carl Azarcon. Outside hitter number 16, Joash Sipate. And their libero number 18, Martin Boras. And the head coach for Jose Maria College, Benpure Galdones. And now let us meet the starters for your University of Mindanao. Starting with your outside hitter number 3, Paul Mejelano. Outside hitter number 6, Kyle Salazar. Middle blocker number 10, Kurt Ruta. Setter number 12, Brian De Sena. Opposite hitter number 14, Chico Cedeno. Middle blocker number 16, Reiner Tumamao. And their team captain and libero number 5, Maki Hampit. And the head coach for University of Mindanao, Francis Kaunga.
And here we go for our second bronze medal match of the day. This time it's the men's division as we take a look at the starters for Jose Maria College Kings. It's Charlo de la Cruz, Kevin Sack, Jeremy Balatico, Carlos Zarcon, Joash Sipate, Ivan Falsario, and their libero Martin Boras. And now we head over to the starters for University of Mindanao Wildcats. It's Kyle Salazar, Brian Desena, Rinier Tumamao, Paul Mejelano, Gigo Sidenio, Paul Ruta, and Maki Hampit. This is the second match of the day, second bronze medal match in the men's division this time. It's the University of Mindanao up against Jose Maria College Kings. These two fell short on their semifinals matchup, especially the University of Mindanao. That was a heartbreak if you're a fan of UM, if you're in the Wildcats side. That was heartbreaking. They lost a 5-setter. That was a tight 5-setter against the Philippine Women's College, and you see the emotions pour down after PWC gets that last point on their last match, and that hurts for UM. They had high hopes, they had high chances of getting into the finals, just falling short against PWC. And for Jose Maria College, just a background, they lost to the number 1 seed Holy Cross of Davao College in 4 sets. That was 3-1. They were able to salvage a set against Holy Cross, but just wasn't enough to push it to a 5-setter. So this is gonna be interesting. You can't count out either of the teams here. Just they lost on their semifinals match, pero still anyone's ball game, bilog ang bola. So it will be interesting between the two as Jeremy Balatico 2 straight points with the quick attacks, and JMC coming up early with these quick hits, not letting UM settle for their blocks. And UM also with a lot of solid blockers in front of the net. They have tall guys manning out. That attack from Kyle Salazar goes out. You have everything to lose here in this match. Both of the teams want to salvage a podium finish. They want to climb that podium later on our awarding ceremonies around 8 p.m. when our last match will end between the men's gold medal match of Holy Cross and PWC. Rainier Tumamao here to serve for UM. UM finished number 2 on the group stages, and PWC, they were number 3. But it was an upset win for PWC, back-to-back repeat wins against UM. And para naman dito sa Jose Maria College, they were number 4 on the standings. They were only able to beat DMMA on the group stages there, and that saved them to be in the semifinals match. And for UM, they split their 4 games, winning 2 and losing 2. They won their last match against JMC in their previous outing. It was 3-1. UM winning it by 2 sets. This is De La Cruz, team captain. Sets it over to Falsario. Couldn't connect on the quick attack. De La Cruz right there for the coverage. Now they go. Sepate off the block. He goes. Josh Sepate. He's expected to do the scoring here. And JMC coming up with fresh energy, fresher between the two. And they're coming up with lots of energy and lots of inspiration to get that bronze medal award. There's another outside hit from Kyle Salazar. 2 outside hits already for Salazar. Not a good start for Kyle. He's just starting to heat up and going and moving forward. If medyo pagpapawisan na itong si Salazar, he might get those down the line attacks. Joash Sepate finds the service ace, a misjudgment on the reception for UM. They thought it was going out, but Sepate manages to get it in. Another sharp serve. Maki Hampit right there for, the reception. Ball is still in play. Good save by UM. That was a missed hit. Sidenio tight on the net. And Chigo Sidenio able to pull that one away against the blockers. But still a better start here for JMC. You can consider them a bit of an underdog here. They lost their match against UM, and they are also at the bottom of the standings after the end of regulation in our group stages, as that is a missed set. Point goes to UM. The score 7-5, 5 serving 7. Yep, 5 serving 7 here is Chigo Sidenio. Off speed serve, almost an ace, and Boras will push that one to the other side. Salazar off speed, he goes this time. And that's a smart attack from Kyle Salazar. His strong hits are going out, so he opted for the off speed this time, finding the hole. Tip in there for Kyle. Now De La Cruz goes to the outside, and Sack was checked. Back row hit from the pipe. Sidenio couldn't get that one. Sack again. Hampit right there for coverage. Salazar checked by the blockers. Where will De La Cruz go? Sack again. And we have a rally. Salazar wants to end things. Another good ball from the blockers. Back set from the pipe. Chigo Sidenio with a fireball. Pipe attack alert for Chigo. That was a long hit. Look at where he went off. Single coverage for Sack. Just didn't matter. Now 4 straight points for the University of Mindanao. That means 5 straight sets for Chigo Sidenio. Sack. Oh, attack error. Kevin Sack couldn't pull that one. And now 5 straight, 5 unanswered for UM. They now take the lead, 8 serving 7. Good run here for the Wildcats as Chigo Sidenio continues to serve. Oh, that was already outside, but he put it away. But Kevin Sack has some other plans that didn't matter. Right outside pa yon, but Sack right there for the point. Kevin with his first points of the game. Ivan Falsario, middle blocker right here on the serve. Safe serve for Ivan. Hampit, good pass. That was Martilian, sorry. The other libero and a tip in, but that's a net touch. Yeah, clear net touch right there for Renier Tumamaw. Yep, illegal tip. And you can also notice for the University of Mindanao, their head coach is Manuel Ramirez, but he is not in the bench as of the moment. They are being coached by their assistant head coach. Ivan Valsario commits a service error. Yep, here's Kurt Ruta. Good pass by Sak. 1-2 combo. Sidenio, good dig by Gigo. And now they will give up the free ball. Combination play. Ball is still alive. Back row hit, Sepate. It's in. Josh Sepate. Down the line it goes. That was long and accurate on the placement for Joash Sepate. Charo de la Cruz with his second set serve. Sorry. Now rotation is complete for JMC, and what a denial right there. 3 blockers right in front of the attacker. Triple block alert for JMC's. Look at this replay. Combination read well by the defense. 3 hands in front of him, and that cost them the score for JMC, as Charlo de la Cruz still serves here for JMC. Good push serve, safe serve there. Running hit. That couldn't be denied. Rainier to Mamao. Would not be denied that time. Good setup right there also for Brian Desena. Able to set up a quick running hit over to Rainier to Mamao, as Kyle Salazar will serve for Sepate with a good first ball. Balat Zarcon with a tip in. And finds themselves on the verge of being down here, 12 serving 10. Excellent start here for the Jose Maria College. So good serve for Zach, and good check also at the net. Hampit Martilian was there for the cover. Sidenio, and the ball is still alive. Martilian saves. Running hit over to the back by Daite. Won't work. So Pate. Sidenio right there for the coverage. Oh, Boras able to serve. What a rally we're seeing here. And that ends in the hands of Kurt Ruta. And Ruta finishes that long rally after both teams saving points and digging up very well. Brian Sedena, the setter, back on serve. Outside it goes. Service error for Brian Desena will give JMC again this 2-point lead. Oh! Quick hit from Rainier to Mamao. Perfect setup. Perfect on the attack. Strong attack. Finishing it with authority. Sa basketball pa yun, dunk. That was like a dunk for Rainier to Mamao. And here he is on the service line, the middle blocker. Serving out. As Boras with a good pass. Combination. They go to the back. That's too low. Attack error. We're tied at 13. Able to tie things up on that sequence. De La Cruz over to Falsario, fight on the net. Sacks. There's an overreaching for legal tip from Brian Desena as he errors that one. Desena. Oh! What a setup for Kurt Ruta. And Ruta with another punch on the quick attack. Look at this combination play. Double decoy. Perfect setup. Kurt Ruta. And now Cedric Taite. Running head from Sepate is in. Inside it goes for Joash Sepate. And with that running attack. Sepate with the serve. Oh, another quick hit. Ruta back-to-back points para sa kanya. He's been excellent on those quick attacks. Thanks also to the setup of Brian Desena, the setter. Combination! Outside or in? Yes, that's outside. Kevin Sack throws that away and gives up the point to UM. Sidenio with a safe serve, good pass on the first ball, and that leads to an attack from Kevin Sack, and that's a simple volleyball for JMC. Get a good first ball, pass it to the setter. Perfect setup over to the setter, and another perfect setup for Kevin Sack. That attack is impossible to stop. Desena, oh, it's too low. That could have been a good attack or good setup combination. The execution is lacking between Desena and Salazar. Set might be a bit too low, and the attack also went low. Salazar, inside it goes for Kyle Salazar, and now he's hitting the mark. Started this game with 2 outside hits, couldn't find his mark, but this time Kyle says, let me finish this one. Combination, and down the line it goes for Kevin Sack. And Sack again with another strong hit. He's been doing the damage here as Sepate is a bit silent here on set number 1, but he has scored. It has always been Sepate and Sack's show for JMC. Kyle Salazar, check, but won't be denied. Hit is outside and off the block it goes for Kyle Salazar. Back-to-back points for Salazar. 2 straight for Kyle right there. Here he is on the service line. Sack again. Off the block and also down the line. 3 straight points for Sack para sa Jose Maria College. And he'll serve out. Kevin Sack with another point to his tally. Starting to heat up here para sa mga hari, the Kings of JMC. Good setup by Desena, fooling the blockers. That is hard to stop with a kind of perfect setup. You really have to guess where that ball is going. Look at these replays. Desena just getting the attention of the blockers to go the other way, the other one, and then the delay on the 2 blockers getting that point to go. No denying for Joash Sepate as Maki Hampit punishes. Yung kamay, hindi talaga mapigilan itong nung tira na yon ni Joash Sepate. We have a substitution here for San Maria College. Jeremy Balatico checks out. Manulat, number 15, Neil John Manulat. Oh, he's there for one reason, to serve, but just blowing it away. Crucial error for Manulat. And just like that, we're tied at 20. We have a close affair, and net touch, overreaching for Zedric Daite. Good break for Jose Maria College, and now they lead 21-20. Whoever gets to finish line, of course. Now Kian Leopardas, the backup setter, now in the game as Charlo de la Cruz will take a rest. Good serve that time. See Daniel combination. Good floor coverage by JMC. A sack was right there, and a score from Joash Sepate, pulling away with 2-point lead here. 22 serving 20. Sidenio will try once more, checked by the blockers at the net. Here he comes again, and the block continues to stay strong. Now they go the other side, off the block it goes for Zedric Daite. Daite with a sharp serve. Oh, what a hit! Finds the line on that attack from Joash Sepate. Tight attack, didn't matter. And no floor coverage for that play. Now 2 points away from securing set number 1. Another sharp serve. Sidenio. And blocked. Another one, Sidenio, and he's denied again. Return the sender, and they're trying to feed Sidenio to get him going, but just JMC would not be denied as we have a timeout, just a point away from getting this set number 1.
Wala naman to. Nga ba? Pa-in game na ta. Diya pa dyan mo relax. Ano mo? Nagapaano ra mo sa kalaban ninyo? Ginasunod-sunodan na ni Landula. Dula mo diya. Palo, Jigs. Palo diya.
Still not over yet for They have 3 points to catch up, but first set point for JMC, 2 set points available. Good serve. Long set, that's an attack error for Sidenio, and that leads up to the end of set number 1. Good serve also from Sepate, forcing that long set. And a tight one. JMC coming up big on set number 1, trying to go for the upset against here in the men's bronze medal match in 2026 V-League Mindanao.
Taste, feel, discover, and experience Mindanao as it lives and grows. This is Mindanao on Mindanao Network.
Every business owner feels overwhelmed when it comes to taxes and accounting. Whether you're a self-employed business or a corporation, these got a bunch of bookkeeping and tax preparation. You want to make sure that your taxes are done the right way to avoid any future legal troubles and minimize tax liability. Luckily, we can help. Whether your accounting and tax needs are large or small, we got you covered. We will assess your registrations, tax compliance condition, and bookkeeping, and recommend ways to efficiently run your business. We at DAFBiz, we do things on point, on time, on record.
As our set number 1 comes to an end, it was a surprising set for JMC. They come up on top, they come up stronger to start things off as they won the attacks 14-13, blocks 2-0. They had an ace and tie opponent errors 8-all. And before we go on to our set number 2, we'd like also to greet a happy birthday to Sherilyn Sukwahe from Cantigo Sports. Here, there she is. A happy birthday to one of our staffs here in Cantigo Sports, to Miss Sherilyn Sukwahe. We wish you a happy birthday and a long life to come. And greetings from your Cantigo Sports family. All right. And back to the ball game we go. This is set number 2 on the ongoing 2026 V-League Mindanao. This is our final day of action. This is the second bronze medal match of the day between UM and JMC for the men's division. We have 2 championship games after this one. Just lurking in the sides are the University of Mindanao and Ateneo de Davao University. They're already warming up. I can see them here. An exciting one, but for now, we continue the action here inside the Davao City Recreation Center as another denial is good for JMC. Jigo Cedeño has been checked and silenced by the blockers of JMC. And you can catch this game live at Pilipinas Live and V-League Philippines YouTube channel. You can also like, follow, and watch all the updates, highlights, and scores on V-League Facebook page. And also, we have some giveaways here in our final day. We can look out and on this game, ano yung magiging giveaway ng V-League. We have giveaways from Shark Optic Philippines. You can check their Facebook page, Shark Philippines. At merong mga mechanics doon how you can get and umuwi na may free giveaway here in our finals match, final day. So please check Shark Philippines Facebook page and also the V-League Philippines Facebook page for all the updates. And we continue in the early goings here in set number 2. Now De La Cruz goes to the drop ball. Oh! Charlo De La Cruz drops it to the open. Look at this. Charlo De La Cruz. No one was expecting that kasi medyo malayo si De La Cruz in some net. And you just saw where the defense was. Combination. And no blockers. Couldn't deny that one. It's Kevin Sack apologizing. He was out of position for that coverage. Now Zedric Kaite serves. La Cruz Now, Sepate. There's a block touch. Yep. It goes for a score for Joash Sepate. Jeremy Balatico serves. Good coverage. Dug up by JMC, but Hampit right there for the cleanup. Another good coverage. Fight for the net. We have a rally. And coverage. Dig after digs here. They go back set over to Joash. And Sepate is checked by Sidenio. Sepate again will try once more. Goes cross court. Martilian right there. And what a rally it has been now. Almost a miscue. And back on play. Desena, quick hit to Daite. And oh, what a rally. Great defense between the two. Who will give up the point? Sidenio pushing. What a long rally it has been. It has been a minute of play here. And the denial is good. Is outside, sorry. And Sepate just goes lying because that was a long rally between the two. Going back and forth, going saves after save. Now Jeremy Balatico serving. That was the longest rally we've had here in this game, and even all throughout the day. For our first two games, that was the longest rally earlier on, but Jeremy Balatico just gives up that free point on that service error. Sidenio for the serve, Sack for the reception, good first ball, and ball's on loose, and outside, oh, but Boras saves it. Sepate again, Sidenio, right straight into his hands. De La Cruz, back set, Balatico, Azarcon, sorry, off the block, he scores. 5 serving 4. JMC again with the energy to start set number 2. Salazar was denied. Oh, they go. Sepate, blocker was there. Clear as daylight. Sidenio from the back row. And the push is denied. No entry for for Kyle Salazar and Kurt Ruta on that sequence. Double blockers right in front of that push from Azarcon. Here comes Kurt Ruta, who just got a fresh block. Pipe attack off the block for Carl Azarcon. Back-to-back points for Carl using the same method. Off the block, he's going. Carl Azarcon now stepping up as the third option for JMC. And so they would be a bit unpredictable between Sepate and Sack's attacks and set up. So Azarcon also doing what he can to continue this good showing as Kyle Salazar slices the block for the score. Kyle Salazar serves. That's a service error for Kyle. Sorry for Kyle there. Ivan Falsayo with the serve. Quick attack. Rainier to Mamao. It goes in. Brian Desena for the serve. Not the best of sets and attack. And that is out. Oh, that's in. Denial for Jigo Sidanio. Wala nang nagawa doon si Jigo, as that is a good block for the Jose Maria College Kings. Charlo de la Cruz to serve. Sidanio wants to bounce back again, checked by the blockers. And this time, finally, Jigo Sidenio scores against those tight blockers, against those heavy defense na pinapakita against him. So, good signs for Jigo Sidenio, as he's now on the scoreboard for UM this set, and the score is much more important. Quick hit, they like that play. Jeremy Balatico and Charlo de la Cruz, that quick attack na may palobo at patulak na tira. Pass by the libero. Combination. And Boras, wala nang nagawa. Doon ang libero ng JMC, Martin Boras, unable to save that. But what a hit also. Yep, look at this replay. Boras just couldn't get his hands off it. Combination and another quick hit for Jeremy Balatico. Back-to-back points for those quick attacks. Jeremy Balatico not letting his team down, fighting and rallying. The last time these two met, JMC got their first set win in the third set. So it was a bit dominant for UM on their last matchup, but it's a different story here. Much more playing at stake. You have a bronze medal on the line. You have a podium on the line, so JMC stepping up big time as they want to enter and they want to be on the podium later on the awarding ceremonies. They want to be recognized. UM has a set to climb here. Service ace for Jigo Sidenio. Unclear reception on that. Here he comes again, Jigo Sidenio. Sazarcon is denied. This time, he's checked. Kanina, he got 2 off the block points. This time, didn't go and sliced the block, and that will give UM a 2-point lead. Carlos Zarcon was denied. And Falsario. Good dug up by Hampit. Salazar trying to push it outside. Carlos Zarcon on the service line for the Kings. Salazar. Good check by the blockers at the net. Back row hit. Sack, as that's outside. No block touch, says the referee. Oh, but did they change the call? There was a block touch. Yes. Upon checking, our first referee, Bob Asho, ruled the point for Jose Maria College. 12-all. There was a block touch from Kevin Sack's pipe attack. Salazar. The whistle is blown. There must be a net touch or a violation on the net. Before the ball lands in the floor, there was already a whistle. Cablaroga in the game for the first time in this match. Sipate and almost slices through the block. Falsario. Good checking for UM at the net. Sack again on the back row hit. Salazar off speed. Naisahan na naman ng mga blockers. Is another off speed to his tally. He's mastered that one. He's able to see the gap and the holes of JMC's defense. Here's Gab Laroga. They go to Sack and Sack. Down the line it goes. Oh, sorry, that's Sepate. Joash Sepate with a better attack that time. Here he is, Joash Sepate. Salazar, that's a long attack. Boras with a dug up and another down the line, but it's outside. Tight to call. Looks in on the other side, but Sepate. Referee's call stands. It's outside. Called by referee, first referee Bob Asho. Good pass by Boras over to the setter. Now Sack. Yes, down the line it goes. For Kevin Sack. Good placement, especially on the first ball like that. Able to pass it clearly to the setter, and Sack right there. Good set equals good hit. And also good reception equals good set. And the block is in. Double block from Balatico. Just like that, we're tied at 15. Falsario pushes the serve. Sidenio for dug up. Another block. This time slices the defense, and a score for UM. The UM women's side will see action in the championship match in the women's division later after this game against Ateneo. So two UMs will fight out for some podium. But for now, UM men's will have some tough tasks to do against JMC. For JMC, they want to secure this set for 2-0 set lead, and they'll be on the driver's seat if that happens. Charlo de la Cruz serves, sharp serve, quick set over to Sidenio. Good read by the defense. Pipe attack! Sidenio hit is outside. No block touch, says the referee, and mapapatawag ng timeout itong UM. We will be able to listen to their huddle in a while.
Nagasabay-sabay raman to sila ang dula. Naunsa naman mo?
Jig, kayo sig braso daw jig taas lang kuha. Taas lang kuha. Ginabraso magunin mo.
Di ano ba? Ang depensa na to sa net ba? Wala. Sino tagaluksan na ni?
Gusto niyo kontra si Lili Bamaron? Ha? Gusto niyo kontra si Lili Bamaron? Hey, you! No!
We have some special guests on the bench, on the sidelines here. That's Mr. Andrew Canston Tan, one of our sponsors, one of the owners of Jersey Haven, or he's together with his brother as they own the Jersey Haven. We'd like to also give thanks to Sir Andrew Canston Tan on the sides, together with our the head coach of Ateneo, and of course one of the head organizers here in V-League Mindanao, Coach Ken Silverio on the sides watching this game. We'd like to thank their presence and their support for our young athletes, the collegiate teams, because without them, there will be no sports to be held here inside the Davao City Recreation Center. But what an ace! And now JMC is pulling away, surprisingly again. 19 serving 16. This is unlikely for UM. They have been a strong team towards the group stages, but now they find themselves on the verge of being down 2-0. But of course, still a long way to go. 19-17 as Rinier Tumamaw says, not yet, we're not over. Ipatapos, sabi ni Rinier Tumamaw. Adrenaline and momentum might be down for UM. But of course, as the saying goes, habang may buhay, may pag-asa for the University of Mindanao. 19-17 and 17 serving 19. De La Cruz, quick attack again. They like to go to that attack, but read well by the D. Quick hit on the right in front of the net. Sack, denied entry. And sack right there, denied by Jigo Sidenio. Sidenio says, no entry. That is almost a single coverage as the second blocker goes a bit late. And Sidenio covers up single-handedly on that side attack for Kevin Sack on the opposite side. Gives them a 20-18 lead, 20 serving 18. And on the driver's seat is the Jose Maria College. And 5 points away from getting a 2-0 lead. Sidenio drops, read by the defense. And that is a big answer from Gab Laroga, making them pay for their over-reception. Sepate checked at the net. Now chance for UM to tie things up. Laroga just couldn't finish it. Sepate again goes for the up-speed cross. And that is outside for JMC. As off the block it goes. Sidenio stepping up big time when needed most now. As of the moment, they need his contribution, and just like that, we're tied at 20. And that time, no denying for the quick hit. Jeremy Balatico has been being fed well by Charlo de la Cruz. At talagang pinapasahan and sinaset up ang mga quick attacks netong si Jeremy Balatico, and he's perfected that setup and move. Now Manulat, NJ Manulat, or Neiljan Manulat. For the serve, he had a service error kanina. Laroga checked, but delayed on the coverage. Was Manulat. Medyo na-delay yung coverage ni Manulat and Coach Benpure Galdones. Not liking that. Sepate, and he scores. Josh Sepate goes off the block on that sequence. And JMC goes for the substitution. They go for the shuffle here in these crucial moments. 22-21, 3 points away, and they go to their bench. Now Kian Leopardas, the service specialist and their backup setter. That's a sharp serve. Off speed again, Salazar. He's liking that. He's not throwing bombs. And medyo malayo yung libero doon. He was unable to read. And on your screens, Coach Benpure Galdones says, medyo lumapit ka kasi Salazar has been throwing those off speed. Back set, Sepate! Dug up well by Sidenio. And now they will give up the free ball. Chance for UM to take the lead. Combination. And down the line it goes. This time Salazar goes for the bomb. Targeting the same guy. 1-2 action. Punches it home for Kyle Salazar. And UM on the driver's seat, 23-22. We might see an extended set here if UM gets this set.
Dili ka mo sunod. Asa lagi ka masahod? Di ba mas dali man ka makabadulong sa imong to. So paano mo mong wala kay para makakuan ka?
Pit lang na ako sa karon.
Ako oy. Gigo kay lang. Isa lang na. Gigo.
And the libero Martin Boras gets instructions right there from Coach Ben Purigaldones, and that was practical instructions, systematic instructions for Martin Boras as he was caught on the last 2 attacks, last 2 points by UM. He was being targeted from those cross-court hits and an off-speed from Salazar kanina. Miss set! And that is a crucial error from JMC, and now UM on the driver's seat. They have the set point, 24, serving 22. Good comeback here for the Wildcats. Able to climb their way back on set point. First set point for the Wildcats. Balatico just couldn't get that one. Denied was Salazar. Salazar again will try once more. Off speed. Basa na yon ng JMC. Back row hit for Sack. Couldn't get that one. Drop ball. Balatico! Crucial. Valenciano, sorry. I thought it was Balatico. And Valenciano, the lefty. Finally hitting one to go. But still, UM with a chance for a closer here. Will this be the end of set number? Good check by the defense of JMC. Chance. Oh, just wasting it. But a chance ball for the Jose Maria College. They go Sepate! Oh, is this ball still alive? Yes, what a rally, what a save! Valenciano, oh, what a save by UM! Great effort by Gigo Sidenio! And he can't believe it! Oh, look at the joy of Sidenio. Just couldn't believe how he was able to save that one. He thought it was gonna be over. And UM salvaging that point thanks to the efforts of Gigo Sidenio, saving that one, and that leads to a rejection. And man of the moment for UM, leading the comeback 25-23. Tight set it was in set number 2. This is anyone's ball game, and set 3 is coming right in front, right up next after this break.
Taste, feel, discover, and experience Mindanao as it lives and grows. This is Mindanao on Mindanao Network.
Every business owner feels overwhelmed when it comes to taxes and accounting. Whether you're a self-employed business or a corporation, These got a bunch of bookkeeping and tax preparation. You want to make sure that your taxes are done the right way to avoid any future legal troubles and minimize tax liability. Luckily, we can help. Whether your accounting and tax needs are large or small, we got you covered. We will assess your registrations, tax compliance condition, and bookkeeping, and recommend ways to efficiently run your business. We at DAVBiz, we do things on point, on time, on record.
Ay, tagaan. Anang, anak.
And to all our fans and viewers here inside the Davao City Recreation Center, you can get a chance to win a Shark Shades courtesy of Shark Optic Philippines. Please go to their Facebook page, Shark Philippines, like and follow their Facebook page and share the latest post, the last post, and then if you're finished sharing and liking and following Shark Philippines Facebook page, you can comment done and get a chance to win Shark Philippines Shades, a set of shades courtesy of Shark Philippines. And take a look at the stats here in set number 2. That was as close as it gets. No one was getting an inch. And that 2 attack points going to JMC 16-14. Blockings for UM 3-6. Aces at tied, and opponent's errors just between the two. It was the blocking who tells the difference for UM on that set, 6-3. We're back in the game in a few while. We have a ball game here tied at 1 apiece. Anyone's ball game now. Good bounce back by the University of Mindanao. They looked as if they were losing on that set number 2, especially on the latter parts, but it was just their grit and pure heart that led them to survive JMC's late push. And now we're back on serve. We're back on the game, tied at 1 apiece. Kyle Salazar to start things off here in set number 3. A fresh start. And UM full of energy, full of momentum. Especially that set number 2. They were able to come up big and victorious in a crunch time. Now they look to finish and continue what they've started. That's outside for Kevin Sack. Or that for the blockers of UM, sorry. Kevin Sack with the score. Drop ball for Dicena. Oh! And a counter save, a counter drop by the other team setter, Charlo de la Cruz. Naisahan. Kala siguro maiisahan pero may bawi etong JMC. Good serve and that's an ace. for Kevin Sack. And JMC quickly back up by 2. JMC in the first 2 sets was the better starters. They had better starts against UM, but the finish was a bit short on set number 2 for Jose Maria College, and also that last sequence, last point for UM. What an effort from Jigo Sideño saving that ball. And that led to the final touches of UM getting the second set. Attack is covered well by the defense of UM, and a cross-court off speed is good for the University of Mindanao. Jigo Sideño scoring on that sequence. Look at this. Cross-court and off speed. Good for Jigo. Brian Dicena, long, yes, claro. And Brian Dicena's service has been off this game. He hasn't served a lot. His serve has been broken quite a few times. Jeremy Balatico with the serve. Combination! Whoa! Cedric Darte throws out a strong hit from the opposite side. Rainier Tumamao serves. Chipate was checked at the net. Back-to-back blocks for UM. What a hit. What a block. Twice was rejected. JMC, the University of Mindanao's blocking, standing tall, standing firm here in this game. They had 6 blocks compared to the 3 blocks of JMC in set number 2. That told the difference kasi they just won that set by 2 points. Thanks to their blocks, they won by 3 points on their blockings. So that lifted them to the victory. But no denying right there for Carlos Arcon as he slices through the block and scores. Now tied at 5 apiece. There's a wet spot on the floor for kaya pinapahiran pa. Now back on serve, Carlos Arcon. Another service error. That's the first service error. Zipate! And off the block he goes. Powerful attack from Joash. Punches the point. And exclamation point for San Maria College. But what an interesting game we have here. 6 apiece. We have a very, very close affair. Both teams just going back and forth. Combination play! No denying! And Jigo Sideño, the beneficiary. Good pass. The combination play, fooling the blockers. And anong magagawa ni Charo de la Cruz against the much taller and more powerful hitter, Jigo Sideño. Sharp serve, but a good pass from Kevin Sack. Quickly answers. Now we're on sees the battle again, 7-7. Back and forth. Both teams just swinging the score. Salazar. Check ball on the net. Back row hit. Oh! Thanks to the net for the help. That delayed the attack and getting the libero Martilian with a slight delay on the reception because he was expecting it to be on the deeper end, but the net delayed it. Went straight right to the middle. Falsario with a serve. Martilian with a good first ball. Sidenio. Foot fault. And Sidenio stepped on the line on the back row attack. Yeah. Kita yon for Jigo Sidenio. JMC with 2 points advantage here. A foot fault for Jigo Sidenio on that play. Kasi when you are attacking from the back row, kailangan hindi ka umapak dun sa parang line on the middle. It will not, especially if you're on the back position, like where Sidenio is right now. But that time, Kyle Salazar tips it in for the point para sa Wildcats. And Gab Laroga, the lefty, on the serve, that's in. Oh, that's out. I thought that was in, but Gab Laroga gives up the free point para sa Jose Maria College. 10 serving 8. Charlo de la Cruz back on serve here in the second set. This is his second serve. Quick running attack. Oh, net touch, just a missed set right there, and Brian Desana with an error. And Brian Desana will be subbed out by their backup setter, Floyd Villarino. Charlo de la Cruz, the team captain. 11-8 is our score, 11 serving 8. Salazar, a tied hit. And the hit went outside for Kyle. Now JMC with a 4-point lead. Serving 8, De La Cruz again, still serving. He has not yet missed a serve. Is that in? Yes, that's in. Near to Mamao, and finally breaks serve on that sequence. Now they're back on serve. Hit is attack. Hit is good for Rainier to Mamao. There he is on your screen. Kyle Salazar with the serve. Good pass. De La Cruz over to Azarcon, and there was a contact on the hand, says the referee, but that time clear rejection for Rainier to Mamao. Monster block. And now UM able to cut the lead to 2, to 10 serving 12. Oh, an ace! Sharp serve from Kyle Salazar. Now Salazar will continue what he started that time. No ace, but good reception from JMC. That leads to an attack from Kevin Sack. Now Kevin Sack wants to score here on the ace, but no. It's in. No, outside it goes for the blockers of Jose Maria College, and off the block, UM scores. It's Floyd Villarino serving. A quick hit from Balatico. Oh, another quick hit. Another dig by UM, and that goes long and wide for the cross-court hit ni Jigo Sidenio. Here's Jeremy Balatico for the serve. Combination, Salazar. Is there a block touch? No. That is long. JMC scores. Good serve by Balatico. It goes long, and that will force UM to give up the chance ball. Push hit now. Another chance ball for UM, but Gio Sidenio puts an end to that play. Yep, right near to Mamao. Another hit. Check this time. Sack from the back row! Single coverage from Gab Laroga. The hit wasn't enough to go through as Gab Laroga silences Kevin Sack on that single coverage. Now there are three tall players from UM right in front of the net. There's Zaiti, Laroga, and Sidenio. Oh, service ace again! UM has been serving very well on this play, on this sequence. 15 all, we go. Villarino, reserve. And off the block is Joash Sepate. Ends the drought for JMC. Quickly goes back up 16 to 15. Now they're serving 16, serving 15. Laroga, quick hit, read by the defense. Sepate chance, but yes, that's outside. He scores. I thought that was a clean block, but Joash Sepate through the block. He goes, challenging those tall blockers of UM in the front rotation. Sidenio, and Sidenio scores deep on that attack. Digging to his bag, Chigo Sidenio. Sepate, and Sepate answers. Joash Sepate with some answer. Sidenio, off speed block. Return ascender by Kevin Sack. Coach Ben Purigaldon is liking what he's seeing from his players.
Sagdaan naman nato na musakay lang score dira. Asa sa tabay? Error na to ang problema ba? Musakay lang score. Error yung error, sayang mo. Pa-in game na ba yata? Pa-in game na ta. Sige nyo, paso na to na be. Papasado na ninyo. Pwede ka mutilo ninyo. Ay mag-relax, ay mag-relax.
That's Coach Francis Kaunga challenging his players to catch up and humabol. Dito, it's 19 serving 16. Same story earlier. UM also was down 16 to 19. Will the story be different? That looks like it much more. As an attack error. And that's what they've talked about on the timeout. The errors have been hurting them, and just like that, a service attack error from Sidenio earlier, and the missed reception, over reception from Martilian. There it goes on your screen. That is a free giveaway. Free point was given to JMC. And it's an ace! Oh, UM with a mental breakdown. 3 straight points for the Jose Maria College. And now UM is on the verge of losing this set. JMC in control, 22 serving 16. And the loser of this game will miss out on the podium. Si Daniel, good coverage. Now depensahan pa yon ng JMC. Si Daniel again denied entry. And this time, it's the Jose Maria College with their own hustle, with their own point, with that block. And mapapatawag ulit ng timeout si Coach Francis. Well, listen to him.
Paspasan man mo noon niya. Nag-rally na gani. Short ball pa yun nimo. Basta pangit kayo receive gani isa ka na. Panikamutan pa yun nato nga isunod nimo imong play. Pangit na ang receive. Discard.
Yeah, that's some good instruction from Coach Francis, but the execution will be the question here for UM. Sepate with a service error, and that gives UM some lifeline here in set number 2, but that's going to be a long way to go. These kinds of moments, you know that you're losing the set. Some of the teams, some of the players here, their mindset is already on set number 4 to bounce back. Well, is that what UM's thinking right now? I guess so, especially on that attack from Kevin Sack. And on UM side, on the losing team side of this set, you're already preparing for set number 4. You're already thinking how to bounce back, how to extend this set. Preparing yourself mentally and psychologically to bounce back in set number 4, because this is going to be a long way to go. Virtually impossible to bounce back. I'm just waiting for the final buzzer, and just like that was what I've been saying. Just waiting for the finish, and mentally you're preparing for set number 4, and just like that, San Maria College getting a big bounce back on set number 3 with a big block, able to win it 25-17, and now the Jose Maria College Kings just a set away to secure the bronze medal match. Set 4 coming up next.
Taste, feel, discover, and experience Mindanao as it lives and grows. This is Mindanao on Mindanao Network.
Every business owner feels overwhelmed when it comes to taxes and accounting.
And
Whether you're a self-employed business or a corporation,
here's
these
our
got a
Shark
bunch of bookkeeping
Cam,
and tax preparation.
our spotlight fan
You
of the
wanna make
game.
sure that your
They've
taxes are
now
done the
received
right
a
way to
free
avoid
giveaway,
any future
free
legal troubles
merchandise
and
from
minimize
Shark
tax
Optic
liability.
Philippines. So keep supporting your
Luckily, we can
teams
help.
here
Whether
inside
you're
the Davao
accounting
City
and
Recreation
tax
Center.
needs are
And
small,
on the
we
following
got you
games, we'll
covered.
also still
We
be
will
giving
assess
away
the registrations,
free
tax
shades,
compliance
free
conditions,
glasses, and
and
free
bookkeeping,
giveaways from
and
Shark
recommend ways
Optic
to
Philippines.
efficiently run your business. We at DAFBiz, we do things on point.
And also get a chance to win a set of Shark shades. Just follow the instructions on the screen. Like and follow Shark Philippines Facebook page. Share the latest posts of Shark Optic Philippines. And once done, comment done on the comment section. As we take a look at our set number 3 stats here, big victory on that set for Jose Maria College, winning in all categories: attacks, blocks, and aces. And also the opponent errors for JMC 7-3. They've won it 4 points above their opposition. So that's a big boost for JMC. Now just a set away. They almost got that set number 2. If they were able to pull off and hold on to their lead on that set, this could have been over. But of course, UM still alive here. They want to extend a deciding 5th set as we now turn down the heat and turn up the cool for our V-League fans. We're giving away a big shout out to today's Crunch Ice Cream's coolest fan of the game. And they're bringing their energy, showing their team spirit and keeping it cool all game long for their team. So they also receive a free ice cream for Nestle Crunch. And they can claim their prize outside on our Nestle Crunch booth. Just besides the door here in Davao City Recreation Center. Back on the game, set number 4 here in our final day of match day dito sa ating 2026 V-League Mindanao Collegiate Championship. This is the men's division bronze medal match between the Jose Maria College Kings and the University of Mindanao Wildcats. It's the Jose Maria College Kings leading 2-1 as we continue our live coverage for our 2026 V-League Mindanao Collegiate Championship, hatid sa inyo ng DASAFI, live on Filipinas Live in V-League Philippines YouTube channel. You can catch all the games there, and also to our V-League Facebook page. You can catch all the games, action, live scores, and highlights on V-League Philippines Facebook page. Kevin Sack on the serve as he ties things up at 1. Running attack! Good coverage by De La Cruz, but just Cedric Daite. Too much attack, too much sauce on it. Right here to Mamao on the serve. 2 serving 1. Sepate! No way you can get that one. Reception nowhere to be found on the dig. On that attack from Sepate, just too much sauce was put on. Sidenio attack was dug up well by De La Cruz. Now a free ball for UM. Quick hit. Good coverage. Good check at the net. Sepate. Right again by the defense. Fight on the net. And there's just Zedric Daite lurking for a tip in. Daite pushes it. De La Cruz goes to Sepate and covered well by the floor of defense of UM, and that leads to an attack error from Josh Sepate. UM showing hustle here. Just like what they did on set number 2, the hustle helped them secure that set. Can they do what they did on set number 2 and get some payback time and extend this to a 5-setter? That remains to be seen. Back row hit for Sack, and that's outside. Oh, that's inside. There's a final call. Even UM is confused on that play, and Sack finds the score there for Jose Maria College. Now 3 serving 4. Carlos Zarcon getting that serve, sharp one. Salazar finds down the baseline. Salazar continues his consistency all throughout the game. Salazar has been consistent. He's been the one doing much damage from the beginning. And Sidenio, there are times he's being checked, especially on set 1, where he wasn't really a factor. It's Josh Sepate again. Good setup by Charlo De La Cruz, letting that set go above and high to avoid the blockers. And here he comes, Josh Sepate for the serve. Long serve there. JMC will give up the free ball. Tisena goes to Salazar for a quick tip in. Good high set for Tisena. Look at that. Avoiding the blockers to be the first on that, and extending his arms was Kyle Salazar. De La Cruz goes to Sack through the block and down the line, and no more coverage for UM on the second ball. At unti-unti na po tayong napupuno dito sa loob ng Davao City Recreation Center. Fans starting to pile up. I'm sure there will be more fans coming later on, especially on our championship matches. There's 2 championship matches after this. Good save, but that's outside, and the drop ball again. The off-speed hit of Kyle Salazar has been effective and has been a big factor why UM is still in this game, while UM has been able to bounce back after virtually being down all throughout the game. Sack, that time! Who's gonna deny him? What a powerful attack from Kevin Sack. Here's Charlo De La Cruz. Serves out. Sepate will give it the free ball. Good pass to Disena. His drop ball was denied. Good reflex from Sepate, and Zedric Daite answers for the University of Mindanao. Sepate just couldn't get his hands on it. Here's Brian Desena. Serving Sepate with a good first ball. Azarcon, that's in. Carl Azarcon finds the line deep on the baseline. Martilian for the reception. Getting his body onto it. Azarcon again! Almost, but not quite. That's an over reception. Chance for a quick hit. And Balatico did just like that to tie things up at 8. Excellent serve. But through the block it goes for Cedric Daite. Daite for this attack. Now Sepate, that's a tight set, but a miscue for UM. No one was right there for the coverage. Miscommunication for the Wildcats. Look at this. That was not a good hit. Your Sepate, but UM a mental breakdown. Si Daniel with a push, covered well by Azarcon. JMC gives up the free ball. Desena goes long to Daite, challenging the blockers, and that's outside. Goes off the block is Cedric Daite. Daite with a service error gives up a free point para sa JMC. Zarcon to serve now para sa Jose Maria College. Si Daniel combination play. Defense was there, but there is the dig and the save is not. Look at that effort from Azarcon. There's too much. Could get his hands clearly on it. And whoa! Crispy hit from Joash Sepate. And also, the set was perfect. Good pass from Sac over to De La Cruz. De La Cruz to Sac for the kill. Salazar wants to answer, and there's a kill block. Speaking of kill, JMC got a kill attack kanina, and now this time getting a kill block over Salazar. Great read where the set was gonna go, and inabangan na lang ng mga blockers yung atake ni Salazar, but that goes straightly down a ways with that service error from Joash Sepate. This is Gab Laroga for serve ng UM. Good pass to Setter, and there's just the attack getting denied again. Both teams showing off their defensive prowess here, showing their blocking ability as Ivan Falsario napayungan ni Kyle Salazar. Cablaroga, that's a sharp serve. Sack low, and that's an attack error. Here's Gab Laroga. Quick attack from Falsario. Again, denied by the blockers. Sack is there. Pinalek kay Kevin, and Kevin off the block. He goes. That trims the lead to 1, 13-14. Kevin sack. Sack attack. Sidenio. Good pass to Dicena. Salazar sets his feet. Coverage is there, but no. And Salazar successful again on his attack. He's been the one scoring and doing the damage for the Wildcats. He needs a little bit of help as libero just playing with the camera on that. Over reception, and that is an ace, service ace. And a timeout, a rare timeout here for Coach Ben Pure Gonzalez. They've been all over the court this game, and a timeout for him.
Go. Again guys, huwag nating madaliin, ha? Hinahinay lang ta. So asa magsugod, paunsa nato sa blocking. Or one good receive pa dito, no? One good receive. O one good receive. Pag dili ka patay, blocking sa punta. Hinahinay lang, hinahinay lang. Go, 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 go.
Players from JMC there playing with the camera, still a lot of energies, a lot of positive vibes despite being down 3. They still have the lead 2-1. And instructions from Coach Ben Pure Gonzalez right there to take things slowly. It starts with one good receive. And let's see if they get one good receive. Not the best, but okay na. And that is outside. Is there a block touch? No. No block touch, says our referee. First referee, Bob Asho, stands firm on his call. Salazar for the serve. Sack again, this time. Gets the point, and a payback from Kevin Sack. And you like to see lots of fans still coming inside here, the Davao City Recreation Center. 2 big championship matches coming after this game will end, and UM will look to extend this one to a 5th setter and be on the podium on the awarding ceremonies. And with a block, they will be looking to be there. Look at this attack from Zarcon, gets denied by the 2 blockers from Mamao and Daite. 16 and 11 on your screens. La Cruz over to Balatico for the quick hit again. Single coverage! No, denying Daite. And Daite pushes the lead to 5, 19, serving 14. Almost an ace for Brian Desena. That is a free ball. Quick hit, but just couldn't get that one. Outside again for Kevin Sack. And UM 5 points away from securing set number 3. And there's another timeout here for Coach Ben Pure Galdones. And Coach Ben Pure will...
Relax. Dili na to kinanglan dalion gani. Ha? Dili na to kinanglan dalion. Pag dili klaro kaya ipatay nga palo. Kaon na po nato sa blocking. Hinay lang, step by step. Go, tara.
Laya pa ka na sila.
Wala pa na.
as fans starting to pile up here inside the Davao City Recreation Center. And more fans, I'm sure, will be coming later for the championship matches as the teams and the schools will look to take pride on their championship exposure later. Desana blows that serve away. Quick attack, and it's in for Rainier Tumamao. Better setup from Desana, quickly catching up from his service error. It's a tap, back set to Tumamao. Gotta keep them guessing, says Desana. Tumamao will serve. Boras is there for the coverage. Azarcon tries to go for the back. And back set was not successful. Valenciano is denied. The blocking of UM has stepped up big time here in set number 4. And now 3 points away from extending this set to a 5th setter. And UM really likes to be on set number 5. Kasi in their last 2 games has been 5th setters. So they look to be on that position again. And there's a block touch, says our referee Bob Asho. Upon review, block touch is successful. Point goes to JMC. 16 serving 22. 6-point lead ang kailangang habulin ng JMC. That is a long way to go. Sidenio gets denied right in front of the net. Saite, long block is out. And the score goes to UM, 2 points from securing set 4. And also, of course, 2 points from going set number 5. Good pass. Sepate, long again. JMC unable to find the line in this previous plays. And that will give UM their set point here in set number 3. And everyone's now mentally preparing for set number 5. Just a point away from being there. Another exciting match. Of course, it's the bronze medal game. You want to go home with a medal, and you want to end up this campaign on a high note. Guepardas one-hand set to Sipate. That won't work. Desena over to his back, and the tip-in is good for Gab Laroga using his offhand. And there we go. Set number 5 is up next as UM was able to pull away some strings to get set number 4. 25-16. Around 20 minutes to secure that set. And set number 5 lurking just around the area, coming right up.
Taste, feel, discover, and experience Mindanao as it lives and grows. This is Mindanao on Mindanao Network.
Every business owner feels overwhelmed when it comes to taxes and accounting. Whether you're a self-employed business or a corporation, these got a bunch of bookkeeping and tax preparation. You want to make sure that your taxes are done the right way to avoid any future legal troubles and minimize tax liability. Luckily, we can help. Whether your accounting and tax needs are large or small, we got you covered. We will assess your registrations, tax compliance condition, and bookkeeping, and recommend ways to efficiently run your business. We at DavBiz, we do things on point, on time, on record.
Set number 4 stats on your screens. That was a strong set for the University of Mindanao, looking to gain momentum heading into set number 5 as they lead in all categories: attack, blocks, aces, and errors. JMC with 6 errors on that. That cost them the set. They had 6 errors compared to UM's 2. And now, this is another exciting finish. Set number 5 coming. And this is UM's 3rd straight game. They went to set number 5. And JMC also. They started this campaign, they started the tournament with a set 5 loss against Holy Cross of Davao College. They're the only team who were able to challenge HCDC to a 5th setter. And this is a battle of mental toughness, a battle of whoever has better composure will end up this victorious in set number 5. This is for the battle of 3rd. This is bronze medal match. Everything is at stake as Rainier Tumamao start things off here in set number 5 with a strong quick attack. Still live here inside the Davao City Recreation Center. We're also live in Pilipinas Live and V-League Philippines YouTube channel. UM and JMC set number 5. Zach wants to answer. He does. It's Kevin Zach. No denying there with too much. It's back on play. Disena to this Cedeño. Good denial, but Gigo Cedeño finds a way down the middle for that point. Now it's a battle of attrition between the two. This is set number 5, of course. Walang bibigay, and of course you also have a lot of stake. A lot at stakes here in the bronze medal match. Chapate, good coverage by Laroga. On the baseline and through the block it goes for Jigo Sidenio. And he's hyped up on that point. Jigo Sidenio finds a way on that soft attack. He just wanted it to cross the other side of the court, but lucky break for him. Sepate wants to answer, couldn't. De La Cruz back row hit over to Sack. No. Quick attack. Balatico likes those kind of attacks. He's been doing that all game long. Jeremy Balatico with another point twist sally thanks to those quick attacks he's been doing. Jeremy Balatico for the serve. And there's a block touch, I believe, but no. Attack is outside. First referee Bob Ashol says no block touch. Zedric Daite with a sorry miss. Attack is out and wide. Sidenio and Sidenio putting a little bit of sauce on that attack. No coverage in the baseline in zone 4 and 5 for the San Maria College. La Cruz back set. Azarcon challenging the block. Sends Salazar. Strong attack. Could not get it. Ball is on loose. There's a violation for Joash Sepate. Not sure what was that, but nevertheless, UM will get away with a score. Now they're leading with 2 points. Every point matters here in set number 5. 5 serving 2, 5 serving 3. And the block is in. What a hit on that. Getting the blockers to go outside. 3-point lead for UM. They're now in the driver's seat, 6-3.
Di ba, kung dili kaya palon, sa may buhaton, pwede man i-drop. Pwede man ayaw lagi nyo dali lagi ang mga butang. Especially sa palo. Naman tayo blocking, salig ta sa tong blockings. Ha? Tulo lang na. Before mo bali, guys, before mo bali, habol ta, ha? Go, tara. Sige na, JMC!
Now back to the ball game, and some medics are paying attention to Martin Boras, as I think there was some hit. He was on that reception after the serve. Tumama yung ulo niya sa floor, which is of course not a good sign if you're a player, and our medical team are checking up on him. But back on play we go, and just like what Coach Ben Pure Galdones told his players on his huddle on the timeout, do not rush things, wag magmadali. And Sepate completely doing the opposite. Rush the shot, and that's outside. That is a hurtful error for JMC, and another denial. And now there's gonna be change court, but that you can't deny that monster block is strong as it gets. Look at that. Now we have a change of court. getting the upper hand. We were just tied at 3 apiece kanina. Tabla tayo, 3 all. But pulling away, now leading 8-3. Just halfway point to secure this bronze medal. Cedric Daite serves for the University of Mindanao. Quick attack. Falsario, not successful. Sidenio, long hit. Dug up well by De La Cruz. Now Sepate still couldn't slice the line, and that is an attack error or outside hit para kay Kyle Salazar. JMC getting some break and lifeline on that sequence. Charlo De La Cruz will sit out, or upo muna ito si Charlo De La Cruz there. Backup setter, Kian Nepardas back on serve, as well as itong si Valenciano papasok para sa Jose Maria College. Salazar wants to answer and catch up with his mistake kanina. Sidenio, combination play. Defense is right there. Sepate will push out. We have some rally, and there's a net touch. And Disana with an unforced error. Disana just overextending himself. Satter. Ian Leopardas again, still serving. Good serve. Quick attack! The rejection! Chance ball for JMC. Sepate trying to push it with a tip. Sepate! Couldn't get the off the block point. Back set. Sidenio is denied but outside. And Sidenio, napahinga na lang after that point, and realizing how big that was, how big of a stop, how big of a hole that point is. Valenciano, the lefty. Salazar is denied. Sidenio is right there. Salazar again for the drop. Good defense by JMC, not giving up on the play. Salazar will try once more outside. Oh, there's a block touch. Lucky break for Kyle Salazar. As check ball is successful for Kyle. Yeah, claro. There was a touch on the hand on that attack. Sidenio goes for the serve. He gets an ace. In JMC, in a limbo. Yeah. What a moment. What a run here for the University of Mindanao. Just couldn't be stopped at the moment. Listen to Coach Ben Pure.
Kapit lang tayo ha. One good receive. One good receive. Dili na to pugso ng atong atake. Ha? Kuha. One good receive. Kung kaya patayon na yun, patayon na to. Kung dili kaya, dili na to pugson. Buwian na po na to sa blocking. Kuha. Tara. Go Kings.
Again, Coach Ben Pure saying, don't rush things. One good receive, and if you don't get a clear look of an attack, just give it, or just drop it, and then you bounce back on the blocking. Let's see if they'll be able to apply that better pass to the setter. Valenciano sets his feet. Valenciano again, denied the second time around. That is a moment of dominance on the blocking for UM. Back-to-back denials. Now here's Chico Sideño serving. They're 3 points away from getting the victory, getting the bronze medal. Good bounce back also. They've lost their 2 straight games in the 5th set. There's a net touch for Joa Cipate. And now UM with 2 points away. And this is a big moment. This is a big bounce back for the University of Mindanao, especially they lost their 2 games na nag-5th set sila, and they don't want that kind of heartbreak again. Cepate's attack dug up well by Daite. Sideño. Cepate, and there's another whistle. There's a net touch by Kyle Salazar. But you can't deny still, this is a very comfortable position for the University of Mindanao. They're already in the best position to secure this set. Running attack, left-handed for Gab. Gab Laroga putting an exclamation point. And now they are on bronze medal point. Match point for the Wildcats. This is gonna be a big moment. That's outside. Some lifeline here for Jose Maria College. Ivan Falsario serves. And UM will try to go for the win. Not yet. And there it goes. It's the University of Mindanao securing the bronze medal point. The bronze medal after that point is successful for them. Bit of a bounce back here for UM, trailing a set down 1-0, 2-1 kanina. But just the grit and the heart of the Wildcats as they're victorious here in their bronze medal match against Jose Maria College. There it goes, the final confirmation for bronze medal match winner. It's the University of Mindanao with a bounce back win. Come from behind against this tough Jose Maria College Kings. And that will end our 2 bronze medal matches in the women's and men's division. As we take a look at our long game, it took a couple of hours to finish this one. UM winning it 21-25. Our set stats here in set number 5, just 15 points for UM, and the attacks favoring them 8-3. Also the blockings and aces leading all categories as the University of Mindanao secures the bronze medal.
Mic test, mic test.
Uh, this is the last game since bronze medal match. So, for me, mindset na lang is one last push na lang sa kaninga liga, Tess. Thank you sa behind this preparation, University of Mindanao community and teammates, and especially sa among conditioning coach, si Coach Mon Arnai sa pagsalig. Biskang ek na. Marato.
I'm also here with our team captain, Lawrence Hampit. So Lawrence, how are you feeling now that you have finished your last game in the V-League?
So very happy no. So at first we struggle at first na ang among communication is nawala, tapos nag-cope up me, ginapa-enjoy yun ako sila as always, and also we trust everyone, also to Coach Toto and kay Mami Dindi na nasa Tagum. Hope na proud ka sa Mami, and shout out kay Tebam from the UM community, and also kay Tebam, ito sa lahat ng UM na nag-support. Very thank you so much.
Now take this time to thank all your supporters and those who are watching us live right now. Let's start with you, Rainy.
Thank you everyone sa pag-support from first game to last game. And salamat kay nakaluyod ni. Marato.
And Lauren.
Thank you. Thank you po sa lahat na nag-support sa UM. Ito po ay para sa inyo. Thank you.
Congratulations to the University of Mindanao.
And yes, big congratulations to the University of Mindanao for winning the bronze medal match against Santa Maria College and securing the third place and a podium for our V-League 2026 Mindanao Collegiate Championship as we head on to our championship match. First championship match of the day in the women's division. It's the Ateneo de Davao University Blue Knights up against the University of Mindanao Wildcats. Coming up right after this break, it's gonna be back for the championship match.
Hello. 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 Hello.